Yeah.
3-second intro. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
That was a funny, wild, free conversation. Working Bus Season
We're
2.
back. Let's go.
Hello.
Yeah, man. Working Buzz. We're back. Season 2, episode 2.
Two?
Yes.
I'm a little burnt out.
This is.
We got my man, fucking Skate God over here. Let him know.
Skate or die.
And then we got the homie
Skate
Tim
and
Slay.
die.
What up?
Yeah.
Man. Hyped to be back for another week, another episode.
Yes. This is
Another
hype.
episode.
Yeah, dude.
What was he talking about?
We was talking about,
It's a lot of things that we're going to get into this episode. We're going to touch
no,
on
we were
briefly.
talking about Ja Rule.
Yeah, right.
And
Where's
fucking-
Ja?
Is that
Fire
what it-
Fest.
is
We were
that
talking
what-
about Fire Festival 2
right.
and how much you were going.
Fire Festival 2.
Nobody's going to
No,
that.
nobody's going to Fire
I've
Festival.
never heard of this Fire
Well,
Festival
that's
2.
what
Just
we're
look
really
it up,
talking
bro.
about.
I know that they were getting on me earlier about how I've never heard of this Fire Festival
Just
because
look it up. It's
I
a good
never
laugh.
wanted to go.
It's a good laugh. No, it's a good laugh.
It's a good laugh on the Netflix.
I know. I'm just fucking with
And
you.
we
Yeah,
just
y'all
brought up
should check
Ja
it out.
Rule
It's
just
good.
for what it's worth, you feel me? But
But
yeah.
apparently he's doing it again, so I don't know.
No,
That's
we're
what they
not
said.
going, and we're not eating bologna sandwiches either.
Bologna sandwiches. And we were talking about Seventh Heaven.
Nah. That was a random sidebar.
Yeah.
But something we need to
You
get into
dropped that.
immediately is the NBA playoffs, though.
Yeah.
Just real quick, briefly, you feel me? Just so we can get that out the way.
I mean,
Tyler
Round
Brown.
one.
What, his dad going on the court?
Nah, I'm just saying anything about commentary, questions, comments, thoughts about anything related to NBA
I
playoffs.
think that last little Lakers thing was kind of crazy. I'm not a Lakers fan, but all them dudes scored a lot of points.
Fair.
That last match, I feel like they went out for it. You know what I'm
Anthony
saying?
Edwards, legend. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I feel like they went all out for it. So, you know.
Wait, what was the record? What's the record now? What,
I think the Lakers
and
are
Minnesota?
3-1 as we were recording this.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. They got one more game.
Yeah, but they were
The Lakers are
crushing.
3. Or the Lakers are beating Minnesota?
No, they're down 3
No,
games.
they're down
to
3, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
one
saying. They're
game.
losing, but I was
That
saying the
makes more
last
sense.
game.
Luka Doncic, I think, had like 30 plus points or something like that. It was,
they still lost.
Everybody had like
Yeah.
30 plus points.
Yeah.
Everybody.
That sounds about right.
I mean, yeah.
They're not
but-
a good team.
But I think it's well, no, I
just
think
want
it's
to lose.
Well, I think it's an example of when you have like a powerhouse team like that, and it's not necessarily like
only
it doesn't
powerhouse
mean you're gonna
because
win.
it's Lakers,
no,
man.
You see what I'm saying?
well, the trade messed up the chemistry. That's what the only thing you can really say is that nobody expected Luka Doncic. That was like a once in a generation thing.
Right.
Nobody asked for it. I think it just happened. You feel me? So
But he still put up numbers, so it's like
he's a great player, but the team chemistry is kind of off. You
it's
feel me?
off.
That's what
I'm
happens
saying.
when the office knows you're a piece of shit.
Hey, no comment. I'm a Luka Doncic fan. I'm a Lakers fan too, though.
I hate Luka. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never gonna be a fan of Luka.
I mean,
That's hate, but it's all good though.
I will say he has really nice cars.
Luka Doncic is signed at the Jordan brand.
As a car guy, he has nice old cars.
D Book has nice cars too, but he at home though. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'd rather
Shout out
watch
to D-Book,
D-Book than
And D Book
Luka.
has nice shoes too. You feel me?
True.
Exactly. His shoes are better than Lucas. So
Ooh,
Shoes are
man.
better than Lucas.
Early hot take season 2, but I agree though. We got that's a unanimous. That's a unanimous joke.
you agree? You agree? How?
Yeah. Nah, dude.
But
his
you agree
colorways
that
are-
Lucas is a better player than?
Yeah, what? That's easy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But, no, but I mean, you know.
D Book got the best shoes. Did you? We didn't have him on the.
We didn't have him on
We
the
didn't
last
put
one.
him on here, but I know you've seen them purple joints.
The purple joints
Yeah,
is
yeah,
sick.
about to come out. It's May.
They're
When y'all
sick.
see this episode, it's May. Yeah, D Book, the purple Nike D Books. That's gas. You feel me?
Yeah.
that's working buzz. We gotta get.
That's from like one of his Chevys, right?
Nah, he did this. The Chevy colorways are kind of cool too, but it's a different one.
Yeah, but I like that.
It's a
you
newer
know?
color.
I'm a
We'll
car
see. We're
guy.
gonna post
like, I
the
like
link.
the car shoe.
I fuck with that.
The car sneaker.
I fuck
collab.
with it.
You know, just
He's
the-
dope, but Luka better though. But they still, I mean, Lakers still going home. You feel me? Anthony Edwards is just too dominant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's our quick little NBA. Oh yeah, and then Detroit and Knicks. You know, Kate
Yeah.
Cunningham and balling. You know what I mean? But the Knicks, Jalen Brunson is clutch.
Clutch right now. It's gonna be. It's
Good
gonna
basketball. Halliburton. If you want to talk about your Indiana Pacers, Nick.
Be,
Indiana.
Halliburton.
I know, dude.
Nah,
I saw Giannis wanting to beat up everybody on the court.
Yeah, Bucks got knocked out. If you guys are watching this, the Bucks did get
I would
knocked
be
out.
that mad too if you keep getting fucked over.
I mean,
Yeah.
when you get knocked out of
He got a ring though
playoffs,
too, so it's an
Be
even
mad.
match.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
right.
a ring by itself.
Basically, Chris
I ain't
Middleton.
basically.
No,
dude.
with Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton was really the MVP of
That,
that.
and what has Chris Middleton done?
They traded him to the Wizards.
And what has he done?
Salute to the Wiz kids.
Bro,
Shout
he
out
was
to
on
Wiz
his last
kids.
fucking leg, and I get it. Like,
I mean, but losing in the playoffs is devastating. And
Facts.
I lost in the playoffs last night.
Oh.
So I understand how it feels.
Shout out to
nigga, who'd
2K.
you lose to in the playoffs?
I was in my pool league.
Oh,
Who was
yeah.
who
that's
did you
rough.
bet on?
No, I mean, my team played another team. We were in the
What's
playoffs.
your team?
Trust the process.
Oh, trust the process. Pool sharks.
Oh,
Tap into it. Get
Yes,
into
I
it.
get what
but we
you're saying.
lost. I mean, we were. You know,
I get what
it's
you're
just a
saying.
4 seed. It's a 4 seed. We were, you know.
I get what
You
you're
trying to get
saying.
the chip.
we
That's the
lost.
bottom line.
Right. So we were.
I'm sorry. I get what you're saying.
But
Oh,
what I'm
man.
saying is, I understand how niggas feel when they lose.
Yeah, right. Nah,
Playoffs.
respectfully. Yeah, right,
It's
right.
kind of devastating.
Right. We'll see what
But,
happens
you know.
though. You know, Boston, of course, the dream ticket would have been the Lakers versus Boston in the championship. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that may not happen. It may
I
still
don't know if
happen. Who
that's
knows?
gonna happen.
Who knows?
It can't, right? Now, no, wait. As of this,
It can't happen. No.
It can't, right?
No.
yet.
Talking about this year?
Not this year, no.
No.
But it's still a pretty good competitive playoff, so we'll see. You know what I mean? That's really that.
We got the. What are we talking about? The first sneaker we got up.
Nah, let's talk
Sneakers?
about what y'all been up to, man. What how y'all been living?
I have been at the
How's
bar.
life been treating you?
Life's been good. I just been at the bar, man. Y'all got to come to Legacy High Five.
Legacy High Five.
Right below where we shoot this.
There you go.
But yeah, come by and check us out. But yeah,
What
that's
about
been
you,
my
Greg?
focus.
Just handling adult responsibilities, you know, working and skating. The weather just broke here, so
Yeah, we in
finally
good.
get to actually skate more. You know what I mean?
No
But
vacations coming up soon? No.
nah, I'm about to go on a cruise in August.
Ooh, cruise life is wild. Have you
I'll
ever,
get some
have you ever
behind
been on
the
a cruise?
scenes. I have not.
Oh man, I'm gonna
Nigga,
give
we
you
about to
some
be on the
tips.
same cruise. So
Really?
nah, I'm going.
I'm gonna give
Carnival.
you some tips.
I'm going
Okay.
in July.
Where you going? First of all, where are you cruising to?
I think it's the Bahamas or some shit. I'm not too sure,
I think it's
but
Carnival.
How many days is it?
a whole week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a big jump.
Have you been on a whole week
First
cruise?
thing you got to do.
Never been on a cruise before.
First
How many
mission.
days at sea?
The whole 7 days. It's really 7 days.
Nah,
Well, no, but they
like,
be docking.
Oh, yeah. You. So like, I guess we'll land on the third day, and there's like a bay thing, and then like I guess you launch back off, and then 3
Yeah,
more
but
days.
this is what I'm gonna tell you about that. See, that's one of the first tips. I'm gonna tell you right now. When you land that day, that third day, they gonna push you through when you get off the boat.
They already said no gas. They already said no gas.
No. I ain't talking about that. They
Yeah,
about to
I'm just
push you.
saying,
No, they about to push you through this market, and it's gonna take you like 2 hours to walk through this market if you don't just listen to what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Just don't go through the market. When they get you off the ship, you gonna see them. Everybody gonna be walking into the market.
I'm kind of hip to my island,
I mean,
my
here's my advice
Caribbean
though.
population.
On the way back, walk through the market and grab some shit to support the local people for sure, because that's what it's there for.
Word, right.
But I'm telling you,
Give
it's
them some
easy
good
to get
US
caught
You
up.
talking about on the way back to the boat?
Yes.
Like on the yeah, I get
Yeah,
it,
because
The tourist
whole
shit they got
point
they
is,
set
gonna
up.
fuck with you more even on
right,
the way back.
they, the whole point is you get off the boat, you gonna be trapped. You only got like 5 hours on the island.
That's good. That's actually a really good game.
I'm
Taylor.
telling you.
Yeah,
so
that
you
is
gonna
good
be.
game.
The whole point is to trap you in this market. You gonna look at your watch, you like shit.
Yeah, right.
I've been here for 2 hours. I only got 3 hours. I gotta get to the beach. You know what I mean? Like
Right, other shit to do before the boat take off.
When you walking through, you gonna see the big market joint. Just go around that shit.
You gonna
Catch
see
it on the way
Greg's
back.
ass on a
That's
fucking on that little go kart trying to catch up to the boat and shit.
Also, find you a bartender on the boat. They don't tip. They don't take tips. I'm telling you, as a bartender, just tip them. They will look out for you.
Off bucks.
Yeah,
Off bucks.
I figured that
got
out on
off
my
the
first
ship
cruise.
with the homie bartender. He took me to the club. That's where I got the weed.
Word, right. That's
That's
what
how I got the weed
accessories.
out there.
The accessories.
So you gotta befriend one of them,
Right.
And then they'll just take you off with them. But
Right.
I thought they weren't allowed to leave the boat.
Nah, you can leave when you
dock-
land.
So one of the joints I went on one day, it was a 5-day joint.
Most of them shits you can leave when
and
you
we
land.
were there for 3 days. So it's basically like I just had a hotel room.
Right,
but it
on
was
the boat.
water.
Yeah, right. And then
makes
they
sense.
dock that joint, then you just
I rented a scooter. I was all over Bermuda.
right.
Not the triangle,
Whatever
but-
island you just land,
Yeah.
and then you just go on the island.
Yeah,
Like,
I was just- and
That
this
makes
one was
more
only
sense.
to
I'm talking
Bermuda.
about the more of the day shit. That
Word.
makes sense though.
Yeah,
Word.
but definitely, but no, all you can drink shit, the food, I'm telling you, immaculate. It sounds crazy, but like the room service shit is insane. It's like literally like at late night, all they got is like pizza and wings. You legit can be like, they will let you order. You can't be like, let me get like.
I saw the menu,
4
it looked
pizzas
pretty banging,
and 4
actually.
wings.
The menu's
but
not
you can
bad,
order
bro.
like you can order a back to back.
Word.
And they just keep
I'm on
bringing
that.
it.
I'm on that.
And
I'm
it's all
definitely gonna
included.
live a wild life for 7 days. Like I'm definitely going to be like on a
the cruise
cruise.
shit is wild.
Yeah.
It's a wild like the
Off
casino
Bucks.
on it. It's a mall on that bitch.
Off bucks. I'm gonna get on the
It's probably
slide.
a couple
all
water
that.
slides.
Yeah, period.
It might be a go-kart track on that bitch.
Off
It be
Bucks.
all types of shit. Climbing wall.
I'm on all that.
They might have a surfing joint.
Straight up.
But yeah.
But this goes to our first topic. I guess we could talk about this briefly because we already here. You feel me? So how do y'all feel about the relationship between like, you know, the tariffs and us copping gear? Like, is there any relationship between that, or like, you know, does it matter?
What, the gear?
The cost. Because
Well,
you know
you saw-
that
you saw
most
what
stuff
the-
is made in China.
Well, you saw what the Chinese people did when they talk about the bags.
right.
You saw that? They exposed that shit. I don't doubt that somebody. I saw some pictures of it. I should have looked it up before we got here, but I did see some pictures of people talking about they were exposing the sneaker shit too.
Bro,
but
I seen that.
I didn't see any videos.
I saw a video on YouTube where it was like one of the markets. I mean, we haven't really discussed it in detail yet, but we'll get into that on another Working Buzz episode. But it's a couple fake, like one of one fake dudes, like, you know, God Killer fakes, you feel
Yeah.
me? And Who Kicks and shit like that. Yeah, they showed the factory. And
Bro,
that joint
it's-
was like right across the street. Like literally, it was like a garage.
Isn't
And
it
was like
always right across the fucking street?
or
Yeah,
it's
but-
the actual factory sometimes.
yeah, and it was the same
And
machine.
they just be like, yo, run it a
Right,
couple
Well,
more
the other
hours.
thing is, like, you might just be actually getting some real joints, but they're B grades.
Right.
But that box now is fake because the real boxes are gone to Nike already.
Right,
And
and they didn't put the shoe in the box.
sitting- They be sitting there.
1,000%.
Right.
So it's funny. That's how this shit be passing through StockX and shit.
Are
And
we
they-
gonna
and
win
they-
the fake war though? You think like with tariffs or something, or like is that gonna?
No,
Never.
I think never.
Never.
No,
Unless
the
they're doing
tariff
fake
shit
hair.
is gonna. It's only gonna make it more expensive, and that's why they were exposing the shit. Because they're like, oh, this is actually where it's made, and this is how much it actually costs. That $38,000
I mess with those
Hermes
exposure
bag.
videos though. We gonna
Yeah.
get into that.
Yeah.
We talk about that. We gonna
1,000%.
get into some of the. We gonna expose.
Bro.
We're gonna do some of our own quality assurance tests. You know, just to make sure. You know what I mean?
Hey, and that's why Working Buzz always tells you to wear what you want to wear.
Yeah,
Facts.
fuck it.
If you like reps and stuff,
Yeah, if you're a
we're
rap
not
guy,
judging.
well, nobody's
Nobody's
judging.
judging.
You might
bro.
snap a few pictures of you
We'll
though.
see that though.
And I ain't never wearing no rap shit, bro. I don't know what these niggas talking about, bro.
We're
I
speaking
never
for
said I was
ourselves.
wearing
I
them.
didn't
I
say
said,
where.
I said if you wearing them, I might snap a few pictures of
I
them.
said buy
That's
it
all
and
I
you'll see
said.
it.
No,
I didn't say don't buy it. I
What
mean-
y'all was saying in the beginning was true. Like, we don't give a fuck if you wear that
But
shit.
if you want,
But don't snap that shit like it's real, though.
yeah,
Do
just-
people really drip like that anymore though? You know what I
Dog.
mean? Like, what do you?
People snap and act like it's real, bro. I'm telling you, it's so much shit I run across. I have the fucking shoe, my nigga. The material, it's not suede. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just,
Yeah.
I
dog,
think,
a lot of this shit is
I
fake,
think
bro.
there's a lot of, but like I'm saying, I do think you get people get B grades and maybe C grades
It's
that
B
aren't,
grades
aren't
all
from
the time that never came out.
because you gotta think about it. Nike's like, listen, you the factory, right?
I
Nike's
get
like,
it. I get what you're saying.
50,000.
But if you put too much glue on that shoe,
well, that's
to
what
the
I'm
point
saying.
where you can't sell the shoe,
Well, that's why you gotta make like 60,000 of them.
they're doing that.
So there's 10,000 more, maybe. Maybe let's say 5. Let's Let's say it's 55.
Be generous. Yeah, right.
So
Be
now
generous.
we got 5,000 pair extra that are legit pairs.
5,000 pairs of
They
what?
don't have a box.
It
They
depends.
might have some extra glue. One of the stitches might be off. Some.
Are you gonna throw them away?
It depends
right?
on the
they're
shoe.
they're
Well,
considered to be-
Nike tells you to throw them away.
Right.
They actually, I think, tell you to destroy them. I think they want
Burn
proof.
it or put it in the bad trash can or something.
But here's the thing: they ask for proof. I don't doubt how many pictures of do you have if you're a shoe factory of you destroying shoes that look like the ones.
Bro,
that
it's
we
easy,
just
man.
How
made.
many people you think that's been sweating all day are gonna throw away a shoe?
They're not throwing them away. They're
not.
They're
Exactly.
starting a website.
That's it.
Right. Or they're gonna just throw it in and put it in a trash bag and
One
take
of
it
them-
out when they
it's one of
leave.
them
Do
jokes
any
you
of y'all
see
got
on TikTok.
TikTok?
XJYSDW.
You got TikTok? Okay.
I don't have TikTok, but I have access to TikTok.
Oh
of
no,
course.
the dupes be
This is America.
going crazy.
No, what's the other app?
I get them for the Rolexes and all that.
Right. No, the dupes are one of one. There's
They be like, yo.
we've learned in real time due to this tariff
This
situation.
joint too.
Oh, Whatnot be having them.
Whatnot has a 101. The
Oh,
China,
my man's on
China
there
remake.
right now. What's
Oh
his name?
shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
So this is our influencer nowadays, bro. Nah, zoom in this bitch. Look what he's selling, bro. Now I'm gonna turn this bitch up.
What, some positives?
Dupes.
Are those positives?
They're dupes.
This is the Stone Island Nike collab. These go for so much money. I promise you guys, you will never see this again.
Look how desperate these niggas are, bro.
Nah, but look, let me ask you a question.
No.
though.
Watch this for two more seconds.
What was the market on these? 500.
I don't even believe that.
There's no market.
Very rare shoe.
That's not even a shoe.
Now, we ready?
Right, that shit don't even exist.
So we gotta start saying chat. Hey, chat. Do you believe this guy?
Go.
Look how much he lose off this shit.
Not sleep.
Look.
Look how much he lose off this
We got
shit.
it for
Hold on,
fucking
hold
10
on.
cents.
Details, leather tone. Go, chat.
$19.
Do not sleep, chat. You will never see these again. I say that with confidence.
Wait, let me see him.
5 seconds, chat. Go.
Those aren't them though.
Too low, chat.
Doesn't matter. Why are you trying to sell them?
Go. 4 seconds. Go.
Where did you get them from? It's a question.
They're not real.
Nah, but look, bro, I'll ask you
Do
guys.
y'all know who this dude is?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Nah,
He's
hell
an
no.
influencer.
Yeah.
So that's why anyone's spending $43 on this anyway.
Look at.
They're getting
Look at him.
But do
You
you
got
think
me
that
dancing.
do you think that it's better now that like those factories and stuff they know what a hype shoe is, so they can actually like remake a hype shoe versus like like the Jordan 1 black and red. You know what I
No,
mean? Like,
they remake the hype is shoe now.
It's over.
but is that better though? You think that's better?
Bro, even I would tell you, remember I saw the Rolex shit, right? Bro, the dude, we get targeted ads, obviously. I fuck with Supreme shit.
Uh-huh.
Bro, it was a targeted ad, it was a DH Gate.
Supreme ain't making money either, bro.
No, but it was a DH Gate fake Rolex, but the Supreme edition, the fuck 'em joint. Like the joint that says fuck 'em on the dial.
That's insane.
They're super rare. It's
Well,
like,
how much was they selling it for though?
It was like $140.
Okay, so pennies on the
Heaters or
dollar
beaters?
basically.
Yeah, and it told you it had a Japanese movement, but the thing was the Rolex symbol was blocked out. When y'all see me with it, the one that I have is the real one though. I just want you to know. I've had it for a while.
Nigga, you can't
I
say
I
shit like
wanna
that and
make
be like,
We gotta
everyone
hit you with
aware.
the
when y'all
tag.
see me with it,
Nah,
I
that's
got the
valid
real
though.
one.
That's a valid point.
It's not the one from DH Gate. at
That's a
all.
valid point. You could clarify because, like you said, somebody's gonna ask eventually. You know what I mean? So
I mean, if I
You got your paperwork
presented
and
the
stuff.
fake one to you first, obviously I have the real one.
exactly,
Obviously.
you heard
So
it
you got
here
both?
first.
You got
Nah,
No, I
but
don't have the fake one at all.
no, he knows where to get the fake one, but he doesn't want the fake one. That's the point.
Yeah.
Duh, nobody wants a fake one, nigga.
Somebody does because they make them.
Fuck out of here.
Nah, but
I ain't
look,
gonna have this conversation with niggas no
listen,
more, bro. I
Dom,
just
I want you
can't.
to bring up the image of the shoes with the fat laces.
There you go. That's a Tiffany joint too.
Wow.
I ain't buying nothing
$74.
Tiffany that looks like that off that website,
That's
bro.
No,
Really?
I'm telling
sorry.
you. The logo is there when you
I'm
order
sorry.
it though. When
I'm
you
not
order
that
it, the
guy.
logo is on there. But
It
you gotta
says
order the
Tiffany.
$74 one.
Nigga, if anything that had no, I'm sorry.
I'm telling you.
Looks like TikTok.
See, this is gonna bring us into that. We're gonna start. We gonna do the research.
That's
for
why
y'all.
niggas buy off of
No, the
websites
question
like
was-
that and be mad.
We
as
about to
No,
order
right,
it,
right.
bro.
Sometimes
Be
they're
mad
mad
as fuck.
but
What
sometimes
do you
it's
mean
good.
sometimes, dude.
This is what we're gonna do.
Sometimes, yeah, but that's a gamble.
This is what we're
that
gonna
I
do. We're
can't-
gonna order.
I can't
No,
say.
no, but
Get it
listen.
right.
We should
Fuck
order
no.
the
Fuck
fake
no.
shit.
You should order the fake shit. Nigga.
No,
you got
of
all
the
the money.
shit that we
Tim got all the money.
No,
bro.
that you already have, like the actual shoes.
And
Let's get the
compare
fake
it.
one and compare them.
Okay, let's try that.
I'm not asking you to
That
order.
shit ain't
man,
hard.
That's a new working buzz
I can
challenge.
go to the fucking gas station in the south side and find.
Well, let's
Half
go
of the
get
face.
the
All right, bet.
blue green
We-
SBs from over there.
Coming.
Oh,
Watch
the
doesn't
military.
work.
What does it say?
Wow.
What does it say?
The watch doesn't work.
The watch doesn't work. Yeah, it looks like it.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's all I gotta say, bro. Read the comments. Look, when these people order from these website guys, these people never read the comments.
Of course,
they never
they
read.
just so
No,
happy about
listen,
the
listen.
comments.
They never read the review, guys.
It's a fucking
Just don't be
DH
an
watch.
idiot like the rest of these motherfucking
That
guys.
shit don't take.
Don't buy from TikTok. Don't buy from any of that shit. It's not real, guys. If it looks too good to be true,
Only
it's
buy from the Working Buds
absolutely
official website.
too
Yeah, only buy
good.
from workingbuds.com.
Yeah, that part.
Everything from
That fucking part.
workingbuds.com.
If it
only.
looks too good to be true, it's way too good to
You're
be true.
not getting a Rolex
Especially
for under
SBs, dog.
5 bands.
Especially SB.
Nah, but look. This is the question. Because listen, I got an image here for us to discuss.
Some people don't care about buying fakes too,
They don't care.
What's the
and
image?
they're okay with just wearing it too.
But look, there's the
and there's a
shoe.
lot of that going on. A lot.
If you're wearing fakes,
a lot.
the working buds
A lot.
will find you.
No, you're already out there. We already know who you are.
Nah, but look,
You're
though.
being filmed right
Boom.
now.
So the shoe company, the shoe
You're being filmed.
Yeah, right there, Dom. The one with the fat laces. Not one more. So look, they're remaking the Sky Top.
What, the
fuck outta
Muskas?
here.
The
Yeah,
Muskas?
they're remaking them.
I think I still got a pair of them in my storage unit.
Holy fucking shit! What do you think about
Not
these?
that
though?
color. I think I
these
got
are not. By the way, this is not a fake because they own the rights to the original silhouette, but it's the Stray. It's not Supra. It's a different shoe brand.
What do you think about these, dude?
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah.
True skate story. When the Sky Top came out, you know how we felt. I hated that shoe. I didn't understand anything about Chad Muska. I didn't understand anything about his relationship
I
with
had them
fashion.
shits.
You feel me? But after careful examination and feel me, you know, like looking at the legacy and stuff, these are gas. And this shoe is a 10 out of 10. The Sky Top is a relic in skate sneaker history. I give it a 10
Bro,
out of 10.
I had
That's my personal
I
comment.
had the silver jumps.
Uh-huh.
I think I had the Sky Top 2s. They was taller. They had some taller joints.
Yeah.
And I had them, and then I had the patent leather joints with the like the little, not the spikes, but like the shit that be on the jean jacket. I mean on the like on the pump, the leather jackets.
Uh-huh.
It had them on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those not the
I had
first
th-
ones.
I had those in a storage unit somewhere.
Wow. Dude, that's, how was
Swear.
that out of 10? Say, go ahead and say, because I know you're going to say something.
Bro, you were probably a kid then.
How was that not a 10 out of 10 shoe, dude?
You were probably a kid then.
I was in my fucking prime then,
yeah.
and he knows, dude.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
was the worst. I want to cry. I'm tearing up
I wasn't
right now
skating in it. I was wearing it to the fucking
because
club.
that was like
It was a club shoe.
I hated it when it came out.
Worst shoe.
It
As
was
a
not a skate
skateboarder.
shoe. It was not a skate shoe, but I wore it to
That's
the
the whole
club.
point. That's
It was a club shoe.
It wasn't a skate shoe. That's
I
the
wore
whole
it to the
point.
club. It got me in a bunch of clubs. In
I
DC,
think
I'm
of
not even
Gilbert
lying.
Arenas when I see
And the
these
black
shoes.
ones too were definitely get you in the club.
I don't
'Cause
really-
They look like some dress shit.
Right. That's definitely like a futuristic shoe. It's not
It
even.
was
It's
like
not a
some
skate shoe.
futuristic shit.
Yeah.
As a skateboarder, I have no opinion.
I
Okay,
feel
that's
you.
valid though.
As a skateboarder, I have no
You know,
opinion.
Chad Muska skated in these joints too, though.
Dog.
Yeah, that's what baffled me.
You know what my
They
first.
had no cushioning at all.
So my
There was
first
nothing on the top. There was nothing on the bottom.
first skate video was for
They
Field
was
of
almost
Dream.
like cons.
Okay. Bro, Chad Muska is
For Field
iconic
of
with
Dream
this shoe.
was my first skate video. Shorties.
Tim, okay.
So-
I just had them.
Chad
and then there was Guilty.
For me, those
And
were
that was
fashion.
it.
They weren't skate. That's all I'm saying.
Period.
You
Both
can
of them.
pull up any footage back in the day, and see
I
whoever
mean,
skated these shoes.
look how many different like colorways they had. In them.
Right. Just look at the variety of the design.
It was
my
who
man was
skated-
ahead of his time with his
He
design.
was. Look how different all of them are, though.
All right, so who skated these shoes then?
I'm not
TK.
talking about skating them. I'm just saying
Yeah,
it was
nah.
a fashion
But
shoe
that's
at
what
the
I'm
time.
talking about.
Neen
That's
Williams.
what I'm talking about.
Antoine probably skated them once.
No,
maybe?
he didn't.
Maybe.
Never.
Maybe.
Never.
Steven
Never.
Aoki skated them.
Nigga.
God. Yeah, God.
No. He
Nobody
never
was
did.
really. Jim Greco. Jim Greco wore his
What's the
2004.
name? What's the name skate him though?
Who? Eric Ellington had to wear them once, right?
No, before
It's
he
not gonna come up, bro. I
don't
promise you. It's
see-
not gonna come
What's the name?
That's what I'm saying. We gotta research the shit, dude.
It's literally not gonna come up, dude.
Or
It's
maybe
not.
Tom Penny, dude. Like,
Yeah, Tom
It's-
Penny.
No, what's
Muska.
the BB Terry? Didn't he wear them Jones? too?
Yeah, TK was skating in the sky
TK
top,
was skating
definitely.
them Jones.
cause the nigga had no choice, bro.
But you know, Sean Price did
Well,
it.
that's what I'm saying. Why you making it like?
Right.
If you would have been signed to
Somebody-
somebody,
It was
you would've
only
had no choice.
Muska and TK. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, time out though. The
And if
question,
they would have came to DC inside you, you would have been wearing them too.
nigga, I would have
Fuck.
wore them Jones.
No.
I would have worn
I met
them.
TK. TK was like, nigga, I love your shirt because I had on the Clayton Bigsby Dave Chappelle shirt.
God.
Yeah, bro. And he was like, it was a fucking Supreme tour at Pit Crew. And I was like, nigga,
Yeah,
you know
man.
nobody wearing them
But
shoes,
time
right?
out,
You
though.
did not
Time out,
say
time
that
out. The question
You
is
did
this:
not. You never said that to him.
Is
I hope he's watching this right now.
I said,
They're
TK,
getting
you know
in
ain't
jail.
nobody wearing them
I hope
shits
he-
yet.
He's
I
in
wish
jail.
you could call in right now.
I told that nigga that, bro. I was like, ain't
You need
nobody
the
wearing them shoes,
penitentiary
bro.
phone and get
Them
TK
shits is
on the
ugly,
line.
bro.
We should.
Nah,
chime
but
him
the
in.
question is that Stray Shoe a bootleg version of the Sky Top, or is that considered a
Nigga, you
remix?
know that's a fucking custom made shoe, bro. What are we looking at, bro?
No,
No,
the Stray
what-
joint.
what are you talking
The
about?
new one that's coming out. The new one. The JPEG, Dom. The new one.
No, that's not. It's not.
Is that considered a? Is that a
Is
bootleg?
that one?
Yeah.
No, it's not a bootleg. It's the same shoe. They bought the rights.
Is Hex still open?
Is,
Oh my god.
oh wait, is
No, it's called Dillard's now. I know you're there every weekend.
X?
Yeah, nigga, Hex.
It's right by Kohl's.
Hex, bro.
Kohl's is open though. Kohl's is open.
So Hex is not open anymore.
No.
Alright,
Hex,
my bad.
Macy's bought Hex.
My bad, my
I
bad.
feel like. Right?
I thought I would see these in
Is
Hex,
Hex
bro.
open?
No,
Nah.
ain't no Hex.
Okay,
Macy's and Dillard's, I think, bought Hex. And I
So
think,
these
I
would
think
not be in
Macy's
Hex.
bought Dillard's.
No. These are the. But anyway, I just wanted to know if we were gonna say this is considered a
Man, go
bootleg.
to the next jump.
Okay, next up we got the Louis Lopez 2 shoe. I just thought this was sick. No, this is actually the Louis Lopez 3.
I do like the shoe. I like the all silver
I like the
colorway they
stitching on
came
the
out
toe.
with.
That's the whole. Yeah,
It's different for a Converse shoe, definitely.
It's a soccer shoe
yeah
for
it's
sure.
a soccer.
Right, he
He's
sambaed
a
it.
soccer style
Right, he
kicker.
sambaed it. But I mess with it though.
I like those a lot. I wish skateboarding would go back to that, to be honest with you.
What do you mean, like soccer style shoes?
Shoes that just look good.
Word.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I pulled this up because I agree with you though. I think for pro models, like especially Louis Lopez being such a prestigious skater, that particular shoe, it definitely fits like the
It was easier for them to be like, this
Right,
is a
right,
soccer
right,
shoe
right.
Yeah.
from Louis Lopez.
it
you know what I'm
fits
saying?
his like demeanor
It
as
does.
like a traditional, like I'm gonna make a shoe that's
Of course, the homie loves
But-
soccer, dude.
Right.
Come on, bro. Let's get
Didn't
out
these
of that
come out?
wave and let it be. Yeah, those
These?
been out.
Oh yeah, there is an old John. I reposted this in the chat just because I was looking at some old Nike SB shoes and I was just like, wow, the potential. You know,
Actually, I don't even think they actually came
this
out
is
with
friends
these.
and family. This was a friends and family
Oh,
shoe.
okay, never mind.
But the
That
Oskies
makes
they
sense.
came out with, they were white. They weren't red leather.
The Oskies,
I was just looking
the
at-
Oskies never came out in DC.
Oh, true.
the other one, the white ones with
White
the shark.
ones, yeah. The white ones had a shark. It was general release.
Yeah.
But I was just looking at
Yeah,
this
they
shoe,
never
like,
came here.
They didn't. No, they never
We're not
came
gonna
to
talk
DC.
about that shit. Next one.
Nah, but that's a dope shoe though. I was just looking at like a Nike SB. I was looking through some of the catalog. You know what I
I
mean?
know. I wasn't saying it like that. I'm just bummed that it never came to.
See, I wanted the other ones, but now I gotta get these.
Right now, the
I
reason
wanted the colorful drinks, but I gotta get
This
these.
colorway
this
is-
not. This is a no. When they come out,
Soon,
May 6th, I think.
And
I'm about to hit.
They'll be sitting, bro. I guarantee you.
They're gonna sit, I think, but the significance, Tim, you're right. The cultural significance of this shoe, and they got
that's
Nigo's
an
name
icon
on
to
it.
me.
Right, they
You
got
know what I
Nigo's
mean?
name on it.
Right.
The colorful ones were that, but this is definitely.
It's Nigo. I gotta get him, bro.
Right. They're gonna
it's
sit-
just
they are gonna
I
sit.
gotta get him, and they probably will sit.
I'm commenting them for sure. I just put them in there too because I said if they put Nigo's name on it,
Bro,
you know
I
what
got it. I got Ados. I'm stamping them. Y'all can say what y'all want in the comments.
I'm gonna try to get 2 pairs. And of course, I feel like half of our fans would say that silhouette, the Air Force 3, is really ugly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course, but
and
I don't
get
care.
that. You know what I mean? But the other half is gonna be like Nigo.
Listen, it goes back to the culture.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's centered around the culture, really.
It's gonna be years from now. People are like, oh, do you have that Nigo
All the
shoe?
Nigos, yeah, the
Yeah.
Nigo, Nike.
Right.
Yeah.
That's when
That's gas.
Well, that's when the kids now are gonna realize, oh, he started Bape and what he did with
Yeah.
Bape.
Right.
Like, oh, he was bootlegging his own shit.
Right.
Like,
1000%.
when they realized
Genius.
that was like a fashion mastermind,
Genius.
1000%.
then y'all would call us back.
And and they put it like you said, they got it on the sneakers app. Nigo, X, Nigo.
Yeah.
God, that's
Hey,
hard.
Working Buzz supports Nigo.
All
Hell
day.
yeah,
1000%.
all day, babe.
When we come to Tokyo, I
Period.
would love a tour of the crib.
Nigo, you are one of the coolest designers ever. Period.
Oh,
Babe.
these
Let's
the Carolinas.
let's get guy on this rant.
I can't even begin the rant. Don't let me begin because if I
The rant
begin, they
doesn't
will
stop.
never end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it does
And
not
that
stop.
should be good for brands that we love, man.
Yes.
We love Vandy, Verdi, all the Japanese brands.
All the
that's killing it.
Japanese, Korean, Vietnamese, and all of the Eastern designers, we respect your contribution to the game. Selvage Denim, you feel me?
All of it.
Bape, you feel me? All that good stuff. You
All
know?
that.
That
Yeah.
you will never hear us talking shit about.
Right.
Never.
Never.
Everybody else can get it. I'm sorry.
Fake vape is gas and
I'm
ice
sorry.
creams. Fake vape is gas.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what was fake or wasn't?
But that's
At this
Period.
point.
that's where the whole
That's
trend
where it
Right,
started.
we would never know. That's a different level of fake
Because he was
stuff.
like, yo, my shit is so tight, I'm just gonna bootleg my own shit.
Right, I'm gonna open another factory.
That's why Virgil was like, I want them to bootleg my shit.
Yeah.
Genius.
It's genius.
We all
And then
know.
I'm gonna bootleg my own shit. Like, what?
The paradox of bootlegs. Wow.
So then you don't even know if you got a real babe or a fake babe at home.
But even fake vape is valuable though.
That's the point.
I wouldn't be bummed out seeing some fake Working Bud merch.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either.
I would not. You guys go do your work.
Try your
Bootleg
best to
some-
read.
I would try to buy some.
Yeah.
We gotta
Makes
get it off
sense.
the streets.
Yeah.
Dude, remember at Pulaski, the Africans used to sell the fake Louis and Chanel up there on the street?
Yep.
Man, I
remember
missed that. I missed those days, dude.
It's still going on, but
I
it's-
haven't seen them in a while.
They're in
No,
New
they're not
York
They have
now.
some pretty good. They
They're
have some
all
pretty
New
good
York.
fakes there too. I'm
they're
just saying.
selling fake water now.
Oh. That's real,
All
bro.
right, dude, I'm fucking done.
That's real. It's
man. I'm sorry.
2025. Nah, they are selling fake water. It's 2025. You better check your water.
All right,
What
we got-
is this? The fucking UNC?
Reimagined. Yep. We
How are
talk
they
about this
reimagined though?
because they're ashy.
Just because the top is like the
They-
85s.
they're tan.
Oh,
and
and the
ashy.
height. Like you said, the 85. You know, that's the new silhouette. The 85 high
I mean-
is supposed to be a little bit higher.
Yeah, but it doesn't have like the same toe, and the toe is fucking weird. I'm telling you,
I've heard that.
the toe shape
It's
is weird.
uncomfortable. Yeah, it's
It
a little
looks
bit
weird.
tighter.
Oh,
You
got these
know
already.
what's fucking?
No,
No,
he
the 85.
has
I got the 85s.
the breads.
Right.
They're gonna start shaping all the ones off of that
That's bad.
pretty soon. Yeah.
Well,
I know.
no, because what they do is they invest in the mold.
Right. It's one single mold, and then they just replicate
And the mold
it.
is not cheap.
Right.
1000%.
And
And
that
it's
joint
not
is not
one
good.
mold, it's a mold for all those sizes.
All the machines,
Well,
right.
no, and all the sizes.
Right. Every size. Right.
So,
1000%.
And that joint is not the 85. The 85 mold. Remember they came out with the Georgetowns.
Yeah, but once it's made,
Right. They ain't remaking that joint for nothing.
we're not
Even
about
if
to
it was
go.
a couple
I'm
inches.
not about to go in and make 20 more molds.
Absolutely not. Nike, we see you. Cheapskate. I'm familiar to your game.
No, they showed like all the Jordans that hurt your feet. I mean,
This 85
Yo,
is a
for me,
terrible
the
silhouette.
biggest, and I hate it because I love the silhouette.
The 11s.
No, the 6.
The toe box.
So
Yes, so tight. Toe box too tight,
It's
bro.
like a brick on the
Yeah,
top.
and it's just hard. Like,
do they have the 6s on it? No.
They gotta be on there.
they have to be, bro.
Not only the 9s, 4s, 3s.
Those are all comfortable to me.
Yeah, 3s are
all
very
of those
comfortable.
are comfortable. to
3s
me.
are very comfortable.
But you know,
4s
I do wear so many ones that I do feel this all the I feel that all the time.
Yeah,
All the time because I wear ones
Should I
all
send
the time.
that to Dom? All right.
Yeah, like real shit.
about to do this real quick.
Last one.
That
Kicks
is
on
like
feet.
that is real shit because I have that on my
That
foot
is very
all the
real
time.
shit. And the more you wear them, then it kicks through more. Yeah, right on the ball. Of
I
it.
got ones that I've worn. It's just like that's the most worn part.
Facts.
Yeah.
Right there where the circle
But
is.
I can't believe the 6s are because the 6s are bricks. This is a hard.
Right, and it's hard at the wrong, like right in the
I can
area
tell
where you
you,
want
I
to.
feel like the list goes on
Which
because
is why, if you look at the 7s, remember they made them. They're way softer. Like
Yeah.
they're not as like chunky
Right.
as the 7s are. Like, because he said, I'm pretty sure he.
and
was
I feel like they picked the wrong shoes, like the 15s,
They-
the 9s.
no.
That's
Don't
just
even
somebody
hurt.
that just bought shoes.
The 15s and 9s, I don't feel like hurts, but the
9s are
4s
good.
definitely hurt my feet before they did the whole SB.
4s are okay. They're comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah.
that does hurt sometimes on the 3.
Dude, it's fucking accurate, bro.
6s are definitely uncomfortable though. But they're pretty good skate shoes too.
Yeah. So far we only have
I
the.
mean, the collar. I haven't worn no 15s in so long.
15s are not even. That's such an alias like
That's
number.
the alias number and shoe
Yeah.
to be like, oh, this shoe hurts because nobody even cops that
that's
shoe.
way too alias. You got to go to like 6, 7, 8.
That shoe hasn't even
But
released
those,
enough.
for
Right.
sure, that is definitely a thing.
11s are kind of uncomfortable too, but the 11 is one of my
I
favorites.
feel like they can
ones.
do the whole foot for the ones.
They could. They could. No, they could.
No, the ones are like
Nigga.
Converse. They're like Converse.
It always wears right there where the ball of the foot is, where the ball on the sole
Yeah.
is. You know what I mean?
Always.
That's all I'm saying, man.
What's up? Oh,
The Reynolds.
ooh,
I
man.
like these, man. Andrew Reynolds comes out with a New Balance.
I
They
love
look
it.
comfortable too, and they break down the layers.
I think this has potential to be skate shoe of the year. Just the way that he remade the 993. Just for,
Yeah.
this is like the crossover, the opposite crossover. Like
Yeah.
he made a skate shoe, but it's like a dad shoe.
It's
You
a
know what I mean?
runner. I mean, yeah, it's like
That's perfect for Andrew Reynolds, man. Definitely a dad shoe.
It's
like,
a great like remixed shoe. Like
I'm
you,
on my dad's shoe era.
yeah, we
Yeah.
all are, brother. There you
Yes.
go, man.
Close enough, right?
and it looks really good too. You know, like you could. And the thing is, what's funny about New Balance is, I know y'all noticed this. New Balance makes shoes where you're like, oh yeah, I can see that being worth $100 or something dollars. You know, like it looks like it's kind of expensive.
Exactly.
You know,
After showing the whole layer breakdown, I'm like, I can see why it costs
oh,
that
I'm
much.
sure. How much is it?
120 probably.
Yeah,
probably
it's
gonna
a
be more than
skate
that.
shoe. It's a
140.
skate shoe.
Well, it's a skate shoe. Yeah.
It's a skate shoe. So 120 the most.
But you can
Well,
see that it's worth
150
money,
the most.
though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like there's actually you say, oh, I can see how I could pay $100+ for that shoe.
Yeah,
You know?
because it's engineered right.
All right, man. That's it for Working Buzz, man. We're gonna wrap it up. We got karaoke going on
Go
downstairs
Cavs.
and shit, so you can feel the vibrations.
Yeah.
And you're gonna feel the vibrations for the rest of these years because we gonna keep.
Oh wait, we forgot about the item of the day.
Oh yeah, bring up the item real quick.
Oh shit!
Chung chung chung.
Transforming into like
Totally off on the camera.
zoom in, anywhere. But yeah, man, we got
Supreme
fucking
Optimus
zoom in.
Transformers toy in the box still. Tape has not been broken. The seal has not been broken.
Yeah, it's never gonna be.
So if y'all want to buy
Optimus
this, hit me
Prime.
up at Crispy Bake.
It's not for sale. Only $1 million.
Nigga, shit. We selling everything on UC on
Go to
Working Buzz, man. Fuck that.
workingbuzz.com.
WorkingBuzz.com.
Go to
This shit for sale,
workingbuzz.com. $1 million.
we gonna start auctioning off.
Hey
the
Mo,
drip.
this shit for sale, Mo.
The drip is about to be for auction.
You hear me? Drip, all that shit. We gonna sell it on Working
Drip for
Buzz.
sale. Workingbuzz.com.
Hey man, we ain't got it like that until we got it like that.
Yeah, let's do it. Transformers.
Tune in for the next episode and we'll have more drip. And
Yeah.
go to workingbuzz.com.
Hey, Skate
Yeah.
God, Tim Slay, Hey, I couldn't ask for a better team, man.
Yeah.
Fuck with y'all.
All right, let's go back to the bar.
Yeah, you're right.
Go Caft.